to, I don't know what episode we're on because I'm bad at this, episode of the Gaifus for Laifus podcast. Joining me once again are my reluctant companions, Raul, Gunner, and Chris.
Yeah, I was first
Hello.
that time.
I know, I went in order of what the Zoom had for me, so thought I'd switch it up. But yeah, so we are back after a hiatus. Raul celebrated his 24th birthday, so you know what that means. One more year and then he can rent cars, because that's the true sign.
Yeah, that is
That is the age.
That's the true
You have to
sign.
I've had my
older.
license
You
more than
have to
5
be
years.
older to rent a car than purchase a gun. Do
That's
better.
America, second
Do better,
Amendment.
America.
Bang bang,
Hey,
bang
wrong
bang. shoot, shoot.
podcast. Wrong.
Oh yeah, you're
podcast.
right. You're right. My bad.
Can't protect the first without the second.
Second.
Eagle
In other
sound.
news,
We're
I
gonna
got a
put
brand new
eagle
gaming
sounds in
chair.
Ooh.
GTR.
Yeah,
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Look at that.
Wait, was that a birthday gift?
No, I bought that for myself.
So
I don't need
I
you,
got-
fiance. I can do it myself.
She got me a speaker system for my PC.
Oh,
It's
wow,
nice.
good luck.
Really nice. They boom.
When your significant other supports your addictions, that's how you know it's real.
Mhm.
Real love.
It could be crack. It could be.
They
we
just want you
talked
to do
about
that.
it last episode. I picked him up the Sanji figurine.
The pop.
Hopefully he likes that. Apparently it's the Blackfoot Sanji.
Yes, it is.
Which one are you talking about?
It's him holding a little. It's not a pop. It's like one of their little statues.
Like this one?
I'll say look at it, but...
That's
Like
not.
this one?
Oh yeah, exactly like that. But he's holding some food.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah.
My little Sanji.
That's
Yeah.
actually my gamer tag in Warzone. It's Blackfoot Sanji.
Blackfoot Sanji. Respect.
Yeah.
I see you in the gulag, bro.
No
Cool.
remorse.
No, I say we cool, but okay.
No, only headshots
No,
for that.
yeah,
Full
no,
of
like
fist.
I
Fist only.
shouted it out last episode. If anybody's looking for some anime figurines, Box Lunch, not bad, and they're actually pretty nice. You know, because I feel like the biggest issue is when you try to get like you want like a semi decent, like you want a good price, but you don't want it looking like a third grader drew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have two figures coming in from Crunchyroll this summer. I think actually like in 2 months, because it was a pre-order.
Which
Uh,
ones?
Benny Maru from Fire Force, who
Benny, I like Benny.
yeah, he's basically, if you haven't seen Fire, he's like the Kakashi of like
Mhm.
he's the cool character because he
No, yeah, the Gojo, the Kakashi. I get
Yeah.
it, yeah.
yeah, and then the main girl from Rent a Girlfriend.
Mm.
But that was definitely a pretty penny compared to what I'm sure Gunner paid at Box Lunch. So
I want to order on Crunchyroll the Kasumi figurine, the one where she's like in her like dancing stance on like and it has like a cool.
did you buy it? You bought it?
face for it.
Yeah?
I didn't buy it, but I want to.
It's like
I
$200.
really want to.
Listen,
It's
I was
$200. It's worth it though.
gonna buy Raul. There's this Usopp figurine, and he had like
I
a.
hate Usopp.
I know, dude, but like I
Gunner
know
look like Usopp. That's such a Gunner
Yeah,
character to
Usopp,
like
yeah.
too.
Usopp is like the best One Piece character.
Is it the
and
one
that
that
is
has
just
like the
facts.
beard in Wano?
Yeah,
Is
it's the beard.
yeah,
Yeah, from Guano.
the
Yeah.
Wano one.
That's actually that would be nice. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I take the should have left his ass at where is it?
At the water.
When he,
Yeah,
Oh,
Water
when he-
7.
When he departed? Nah, dude,
Yeah, they should have left his ass
it
there.
made me cry.
Nah.
It made me cry, dog.
That was beautiful. That was like like power of friendship and becoming strong
That is-
in your bonds. Like that's amazing.
The part that got me, it was also like the most ridiculous part, but it also made me cry was when Usopp was like, "Fight me, Luffy," and Luffy's like, "I'm not gonna fight you." And Usopp's like, "Fight me like a man," and Luffy's like, "All right, you asked for it," and like destroyed him.
Yeah.
It's like, Usopp, what were you really expecting?
I mean, for a dude with a slingshot, he put up like it was pretty good.
He didn't put up a
Like,
fight. Luffy just didn't
especially-
want to do anything.
I know, but
time skip. Usopp's such
Yeah.
a like
It's so bad.
A
It's
bitch.
so bad.
Yeah, no, he's not a good
Yeah.
character.
Post time skip,
Yeah.
he's actually pretty
Yeah,
cool,
he's
but yeah,
decent.
pre time skip, he sucked. He's bad.
I mean, but I
this-
thought it was all set up. Like it felt like a good instance. But I mean, like, you know, no one's gonna go for the fucking kill. And how can you kill fucking Luffy?
I mean, how many people legitimately die in One Piece outside of like
Ace,
the villain
Three.
and like Ace, like the villain like cutting a henchman.
Ace,
Pedro,
spoilers.
Oh,
Pedro.
Pedro.
Pedro,
R.I.P.
Rip Pedro blows himself up
Kamikaze.
like a G.
Nami's mom.
Oh, she
Okay,
died.
yeah, Nami's mom.
That's Arlong did the old bang bang.
Oh, Odin.
Spoilers. I didn't know that. Oh, I think
Aren't you
Which
kind
is
of-
tough.
I
It's the
figured.
last episode. You just kind of.
I should have figured. Oh well.
R.I.P. Odin.
Nah,
This is
I've seen he was the one. Spoilers for anyone, because I've seen the fight between Odin and Kaido. I think the one where he cuts Kaido, like the flashback.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, I should have figured this. Never mind. We're good.
This is just like SAC anime incident all over again.
Sack
Yeah.
anime, except I wasn't reading some dude's sweatshirt.
Also, I ordered 2 Pop Funkos, the Zoro, Luffy,
Oh, he's
Yo.
going.
the Wano ones, and they've been delayed once again.
Yep, dude.
Naturally.
Pop was so bad.
Thank you, COVID.
That's just never gonna come.
Pre-ordered the Dragon Ball Z one through GameStop, and it was
The
supposed.
Kefla one.
No, that's I think it's like Super Saiyan 2 Goku like doing the Kamehameha wave or something like that, and like that's been like delayed. But oh, Chris, you'll like this. I walked in randomly to GameStop, and it is a double pack of Kefla and Kale.
And Kale. Yo, where do I get that?
Found it at GameStop. This is the Funimation 2020 exclusive, but it was just chilling like at the top at the GameStop over by the Target.
I'm gonna start calling all GameStops or Funimation. I don't care who.
I was like, how do I run without running in the store?
I need something to like complement my Super Saiyan Kefla.
And I haven't seen more than 2 people inside a GameStop at one time in years.
Honestly,
Always empty.
it's the same as ours. It's always like the most you get is like 5 people.
I don't know. I picked up when I was playing like Smash with Daniel like a lot. I picked up a wireless GameCube controller, and it was popping. I had to wait outside because like a whole COVID and like
Oh yeah,
there was
was there a game that dropped? Because a lot of people were looking for Switches and like
probably the Switches or like a Funko
I'm trying-
drop.
I'm trying to
little animal New Horizon or Horizon.
Animal
the
Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Crossing.
That was
I
popular.
don't think
Yeah.
there was a big release at that time. There might have been, but
The 2 pre-releases I've been to for games were for Smash Ultimate and for MK11, and both times GameStop was popping all hell.
I went with you to one of those, didn't I?
You went with me to MK11 because I remember our friend was getting very upset at all the sweaty neckbeards that were breathing down her neck, and I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that vividly. Yeah, you know who we're talking about. it was fantastic.
Since we're talking about drops, I remember picking up Smash Bros. Ultimate when the day it came out. I picked it up, and right across the street's a Wingstop. There's always a Wingstop right next to GameStop for some reason.
That was smart.
And-
Smart marketing.
Yeah, so we walked into the Wingstop to order food after I got my game, and they have one of those round tables, and there's like 8 people, and they have a portable TV, and they set up right there in the Wingstop. All 8 of them have like pro controllers or like the GameCube controllers, and they're already playing like 2 seconds after they got the game in the Wingstop.
Amazing.
People be like
That's
that.
dedication.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like those people like when you play on like Call of Duty or like Halo when it would first drop, and then you go online and like someone's already like maxed out.
Prestige.
Yeah, and you're like, oh,
Next day.
okay, that's fine. I had nothing better to do in my life either, so.
yeah, I remember when I was in middle school, I went with my buddy to GameStop, and he wanted to get, it was like the new it was like Grand Theft Auto Vice City just released on the PSP.
Jesus, tell us how old you are without telling us how old you are.
Yeah. And honestly, but I remember we went and we had to go with his mom because we weren't old enough to get it ourselves. And I just remember the GameStop employee, and I was just kind of there because I wanted to go somewhere. So I was just kind of chilling with him, and we were going, and we went to go. I think he had it pre-ordered, so they went to go pay the pre-order. And I remember the dude was like, "Oh, just so you know, this is a mature game." And she was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Oh, that's all good." But then he was like, he went into like to this vivid detail. So he's like, "So just so you know, what you can do in the game is you can go pick up prostitutes, have sex with prostitutes. Then as the prostitutes get out of the car, you can run them over and murder them and get your money back." Like, this was like legit, like verbatim what he said.
I think the bigger question that she should have asked, because I can see where this is going, is she should have asked how he
knows.
Yeah, what he's doing to tell like someone they don't like giving their money to prostitutes is what I'm gonna.
Yeah. So, but I just remember him going off on this big ass tangent, and I look at my friend, and I'm just like, "Are we about to get in trouble right now?" Like,
Dream is dead, dude. Just
yeah. But he got the game, and we went home, and I watched him play Vice City for an hour. But I just remember I was like. I just remember this dude. It's so vivid in my memories. I think back to it every time I go to a GameStop. It's just like how.
He's like, let me show you how it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Put their head right on the curb.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go to the top of the map, you get the semi-auto, and that's the best for wiping out the prostitutes. Really, it's the fastest. Like, that's honestly like how he just like, it was like a 2 or 3 minute tangent going on about murdering prostitutes in Grand Theft Auto.
That just shows the different parenting styles, because my parents wouldn't even let me play New Vegas, let alone GTA.
Yeah.
No, my parents were the same way, but it was to each is their own, I guess,
I remember
like
Halo 3 was like my dad was cool with it, and that was like the big moment. That was when I made it. That was my quinceañera. Like, that was I became a man in my father's eyes. He let me play Halo.
Also,
what's up?
Side note: Logan Paul is fighting.
Oh, today's Chad Ochocinco lost.
Yes, he did.
I saw Chad Ochocinco.
That man does not belong.
I'm so like annoyed, high key, between both the Paul brothers, because I can't stand them. I really want to see one of them just get knocked out.
Listen, the younger one's the worst.
They both suck. They're both terrible. They're both terrible human beings. But then Chad Ochocinco, like, "Oh yeah, I can do this too." Like, guys, stop, please. It's hurting. It's hurting.
Who did Chad Ochocinco fight?
It was just some dude. His name is Brian Mack. Yeah, it was just like a boxer. He was like, "Yeah,
okay."
Probably like a lower end dude who was like, "Yeah, I'll do it for like the notoriety."
Gotcha.
Like,
and just,
I like the fact that people are trying to branch out, but like, I don't know, it's so annoying. Like when what's his name, J. Cole said he was gonna go play basketball professionally, I was here for that. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, me too. We wanted to sign up the Suns or something like that.
He signed in like the African Basketball League and like had like 3 points.
I was here for it, but then Chad Ochocinco was like, "I can box," and it's like, there's a difference between some rapper wanting to go play ball and an old former football star
trying to fight. I agree 100%. The Paul brothers suck, but I mean, like, obviously fighting is a lot different, but there is a level of athleticism that like pro athletes have that we don't. You know what I mean? Like, just an average dude doesn't have.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like his training at least like allows him to keep up with the athleticism that like you should like it kind of is what the difference, right, is that the training that he has from fighting. It's not just it's not just like a school fight.
Yeah.
You can just roll up and just start swinging at people.
But I get like what you're saying. Like if like the Logan, or it's Logan Paul or Jake Paul that's fighting.
Is it Jake?
Logan.
Logan. So if like Logan wants to fight, like why doesn't he just like join a boxing like league? And you know what I mean?
Well,
Why-
Because it makes more money doing this.
Yeah, exactly. So
a
that's
lot
why.
more money.
Which is smart on his end, but like if
And
you're
he's already had 4 fights previous to this.
yeah,
So this is
and,
his first professional boxer that he's fighting.
yeah. Have you? That's like I see him on TikTok all the time. It's like, all right, who's his next opponent gonna be?
Oh
And
yeah.
and
all
these-
and all these dudes, all these dudes
Yeah.
debate. Like I think Tyron Woodley's supposed to fight him next.
Tyron
Really?
Woodley's playing the
Yeah.
other, fighting the other brother, I believe.
Oh, he is. Is the
Yeah.
other brother?
Because
Listen,
Logan
I,
Paul's fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
And
I
the
get
other
the-
brother is
all the
fighting
time.
Woodley. Yeah. That's
You
what I
know,
think.
that one makes more. I feel like the Woodley one is he'll probably win that one.
I feel like there's a real missed opportunity.
With the
I think
mics.
WWE needs to come in on this
Honestly, though,
and
perfect
do like a
memory.
That's
in the
Showtime.
like a double team, like the brothers versus whoever's big right now in
Versus the
WWE.
Mysterio father-son duo.
Exactly, in the cage with the ladder
Yo.
I would.
And-
I'd watch
and
that.
the belts at the
I
top.
would pay so
That'd
much
make
money
more
to
sense.
see Logan Paul get 619 by
Yeah.
Mysterio.
That would be money right there.
I would watch John Cena hit him with the attitude adjuster real fast. Just,
It's true.
All of a sudden, like there's just a trap door underneath the fucking mat, and the fucking Undertaker just pops up.
Comes out of retirement just for this.
just when the world
Just-
needed him. When the world needed him most.
He came back. Different avatar form.
It's just a gamut. It's just a gamut of old. Like The Rock comes back, Stone Cold
Stone
comes
Cold
back.
Steve Austin, dog. The
Everyone-
Undertaker, Kane.
Everyone just rushes the stage and there's a big
Yeah,
mosh
dude.
pit.
It's like that movie. I think it's called Red, where like they're all retired. Like
Yeah, the old retired dudes.
Yeah, the one with
agents.
Bruce Willis in it.
Yeah.
yeah, they're literally
Yeah.
all like 80 years old.
They
Yeah.
need the wrestling version of the replacement. Or what was the Expendables? That's what they need.
Yeah, there you go.
These old ass dudes just throwing
I'm
stuff.
surprised some wrestler hasn't been in the Expendables yet, to be honest.
The Rock made it to the movie.
The Rock is also built like a fucking.
Is in the Expendables?
No, but I mean, he looked like he could
He could.
build like a brick shit
yeah.
house.
Oh, what about
Listen,
Bautista? Bautista's in.
Bautista's in Guardians of the Galaxy. Triple H was in the Blade 3, Blade Trinity.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Hey, have you
That
guys
was one of
seen
my
the
favorite parts of Blade Trinity was Triple H.
Have you seen the Army of the Dead with Bautista? Speaking of which,
The newest
Oh,
one?
he's in
Oh,
that?
the new movie.
yeah, he's the lead. If you
Haven't
guys,
seen it.
I watched the Honest trailers,
Yeah.
and
Is it
they
good?
were like, Bautista, every scene looks like he's about to sneeze, but he's holding it in. So when you guys watch it, just look at his face the whole time, and it looks like he's about to have like when you're trying to like not sneeze. It's pretty. It's a super cool premise, but of course, it's like the kind of thing where they touch on it, but they never actually like they talk about it being like a death loop, like a time loop that they're stuck in.
Oh.
And I think that's hella cool, but they
Mhm.
never touch on it. The zombies,
Again.
the zombies evolve and can like fuck and like make babies.
What the fuck?
They have like a zombie baby fetus in the movie. It's fucking
Ew.
wild.
I'm not cool with that.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I have a
That's
question.
horrible.
yeah. I may have answers.
Okay, would the Gaifus be down to have a tournament on Super Smash Bros? Because
Oh,
I have yet to play
Oh, shit.
Daniel or Chris.
y'all getting the smoke. If we playing,
Again,
y'all getting the
again,
smoke.
Hey, but
I'm
my Incineroar is better. Oh yeah, I made Incineroar because I like the.
Listen, I will record the entire session.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see,
What-
see who comes out on top.
I'll give y'all my Venmo now. Send me
We're
a friend.
being bets.
Oh,
Listen.
yes. This is for money.
Okay, first place. The winner takes all, or we can get like a first
Winner
place
takes
prize,
winner takes
a
all.
place. Oh,
Winner takes all. $20 buy-in.
$20.
$20 buy.
Someone, Chris
80
taking the shit
bucks.
like Chris
Yeah.
taking it like Evo.
So I need some.
It is Evo.
If you come out in a fox hat, I'm gonna throw some shit at you.
I'm gonna come in like Sonic Fox. My man, they are the best. I love Sonic
listen,
Fox.
we can all target you. Just to go out first.
Oh, he wants to do a free. You want to do like you want to do like
we
Hell
can
in the
do-
Cell kind of thing.
We could.
Oh, never
we
mind.
could do
No
brackets.
$20. Never mind.
No, Chris is a bougie.
1v1,
with
I'm
Smash Bros.
amazing. 1v1, dude, tournament settings. That's it.
I excel in the chaos.
Call
Okay. I
call me
need
lucky.
I need at least 4 people.
He's the guy. He's like, I get my my controller blessed right before the match.
I do. I have a shrine. I have a shrine of Leffen and MK Leo.
He sits in front of his controller like the samurai used to in the old days, like with the incense burning.
I have a
One
kimono.
of my funniest memories with Chris was Chris is really into the fighting games, and you spent like a shit ton of money on this big ass the joystick.
My
Yeah,
fighting stick, dude. I still got it. It's right behind me.
yeah, it's this big ass fighting stick thing. Looks like you would see it like at an arcade with like the joystick and the buttons.
It's like an arcade top, yeah.
Oh.
And I just remember going over to their place, and I just see Chris. He's like right up by the TV, and he's just like, fuck, and because he's like dropped the combo, and he's just doing that like over and over again.
Dude, I've spent many
time.
Saturday mornings watching that, dude.
So for context, okay. So I love fighting games. My worst part about fighting games is combo execution. I am so trash at it.
He drops almost all the time.
I do. So my spacing, great. My neutral, fantastic. It's combos I suck at. So I had bought this fighting stick because I was playing a lot of Tekken at the time, and then I picked up Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, which is a traditional anime fighter by Arxis, right? And so my team at the time was Adachi Chie, and I was trying to figure out the stupid Adachi combo that I couldn't hit for about 2 hours, and that's when Gunnar walked in about halfway through my struggle session, and because there's a micro air dash in the middle of the combo that you have to I have to spam or else I can't hit it because it's all timing based. Oh my god, I was so pissed off during those 2 hours. I could not for the life of me hit that stupid combo.
For those of you who've never watched, you can watch high level like Smash and but high level like 2D fighting games is. I watch Chris. Me and Chris, like, we're good in like our circles, but we're not good out in the big waters.
Yeah.
And so Chris is like, I'm gonna go online. I'm like, all right, like bet. And I think you played that Blake. And
sweet, it was a Blake Linnae team, dude. I think I lost. I know I lost every game, and I took a round, or I took a character once. That was it.
He had this so Blake is a character from Ruby, so she has the Kusarigama, it's like a Kusarigama and like a ninja sword. It's a thing. Yeah. But basically, so basically her hitbox is like ginormous. It's like a giant circle around her, and so I think like they knock Chris up. He does this like 20 hit combo and then like ults, like, which is like it like turns into like a ninja thing. And I think that was in the first 5 seconds of the fight. And I was like, Chris, I don't think you're winning this, dude.
To be fair, I suck at Blaze Blue. I am so good at like Tekken. MK is obviously my best game. Blaze Blue, I'm so trash at it. Like I'm such hot garbage at it. It's crazy.
You know, honestly, that's kind of how I feel when me and Raul play Apex. Like we'll go into a fight. And we'll just go in. All my shield's gone, and I'm already down to 1 HP. I haven't even pulled Smite. I haven't even pull the trigger.
I'm getting
why?
Triggered.
I know.
This is how it happens. I'm gonna break it down to you. Because I play a lot of Valkyrie. I'll be scouting the area. I see somebody, and I'm like, oh shit, there's somebody here, and I ping. I take a couple of shots. I get fire. My shield's broken. I'll say, all right. I'm backing up to shield. Don't push yet. 2 seconds later, Gunner's like, where are they? Runs inside. Gunner, I just said I was shielding. Don't go in there.
Okay, you gotta admit though, we've been playing with your brother, and your brother's been pushing like a madman.
My brother does push like a man. He's good enough to where it doesn't matter. If you're a pusher, you have to be good and get a couple down at least. But if you just go in and die, it's pointless.
Yeah,
my brother can get at least 1 down.
That would always be the worst too. When you guys would like get caught up in shit, and I'm like going 1-on-1 on somebody, and then I'm like, all right, well, who's next? And you guys are like, there's 2 left, and they've killed both of us. I'm like, fuck, okay. And then I just get gunned down like in the street.
It is brutal like that.
And then later on, where were you? I fucking told you I was healing, bro.
Dude, that's the story of Smite. Like straight up, that is such a like. when we talk about when I post the title of the podcast, it's gonna be should be like the guy for his vent about Gunner.
Part 3.
Listen,
Because he's done that an infinite number of times when we play Smite. Where you guys at? Gunner, we went back to base. Why?
It's so true. I think I've told this story on the podcast.
Seize the gap. That's all I gotta say. Seize the
I
gap.
think I've told this story on the podcast before, but I'm gonna tell it again because it's just one of my favorite things ever. We were playing Joust, right? It was me, Gunner, Daniel versus an enemy team. Gunner was playing Artemis, I think.
We had been killing we had gone on like this hot run, like a 3 or 5 game win streak. We were like on a run that day.
We were doing great, and then we ran into a really tough team. The enemy team had 2 other characters I don't remember, and then a Wheelix. And for those that have never played Smite, a Wheelix is this chick that rides on a cougar or a jaguar. And she can jump over walls, and then once she gets on top of you, you're basically dead. Especially if you're playing Artemis, who's someone squishy.
Yeah, she's scary.
Gunner had died to her like a million times. I told Gunner, guys, we gotta stay away from the wall, okay? As we're pushing, I'm like carrying. I have like 20 kills or something. Yeah. Gunner's got 20 deaths. It's fantastic. And I tell Gunner, stay away from the wall. Not even 2 seconds later, what do I see? Gunner next to the wall. Who do I see jumping over the damn wall? A Wheelix. And Gunner's health bar goes.
There's wall everywhere. Where am I supposed to go?
I think he also said that in Rainbow Six.
Minions, dog. And so,
in the room.
In the room.
Where am I supposed to go?
Which room, bro?
The room with the window. So, yeah.
You know what I mean. I ping it.
Stand next to the wall. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, then we had a 2v3 for like a hot second because
it was always 2v3, bro.
Oh, okay, whatever. Do we want to talk about your Thanatos play? Like while we're at it? Yeah.
Look, I'll admit, my Thanatos and Joust is crap.
Chris comes in like he's hot shit. He's like, guys, I'm gonna play Thanatos. I'm gonna fucking carry you, bitches. He plays Thanatos. He does worse than me. Like it's bad. Like he's like 25 deaths. He's got like maybe 2 kills.
In my defense, I'm really good at Thanatos and ranked. That's it. That's my defense. Nothing else.
It's a lot. Like that was a rough round, dude, for Chris. I remember watching that.
I have a question. So this is probably more towards Chris since he plays both. But what are your feelings on like League, Summoner's Rift 5v5 versus I don't know what the game mode is called.
I think it's called
Conquest or just ranked Conquest, what have you. Yeah. What's my thoughts in regard to like which do I find more fun?
Yes, which one's better?
He definitely plays more League, so I feel like
here's my thoughts. So I'll give you guys a little story. So my first MOBA I played was Smite. Okay. And that's where I learned how to play MOBAs and all that fun stuff. And it's got a real special place in my heart. My problem with Smite is that 9 times out of 10, the balancing in the game is atrocious. So
any game ever.
Yeah, but in Smite it's particular.
Okay.
I probably find Smite more fun, but I also find it more frustrating to play because it's more this community is more toxic. Mm-hmm. The balancing is atrocious. I'm a mage main. I'm a mage main in both games. I play mid in both games. And in Smite, I feel like control mages don't really have much impact for the most part of the game. It's more of a solo jungle meta than anything else. Unless you're playing like Janice, basically the only one, in my opinion, that can hard carry because he can roam so much. In Smite, there's more rotations than anything else. And in League, I don't know, I can pick up, like my favorite champion in League is Victor. I can play Victor, farm for 15 minutes, and then be the most impactful character in the game because he has zoning, he has damage, he has survivability, all that fun stuff. And so I play more League because I feel like I can do better. Now, contradictory to my rankings in each game, I've peaked in Diamond and Smite, and I've peaked in Gold in League. So take my words with a grain of salt.
League is hard. League is very hard.
League is they're both difficult games. Either one you pick up, it doesn't matter. If you want to find a MOBA that's easy to pick up, easy in quotation marks, but easier, I'd say Heroes. Heroes is so astronomically easy compared to the other Like
the Heroes is basically the Pro Scene's dead. But
Isn't there another one? I played it for a little bit. It's called Paladins. I don't know if any of you.
Paladins,
we play
Paladins
Paladins.
is the third cousin you meet at the family reunion, and you're like, they're not really family.
Paladins is
How'd you
it's
get
also
here?
made by Titan Forge, and it's basically Overwatch. It's crap. Don't play it.
Yeah, me and Daniel, we played for like a minute, I think,
yeah.
right?
I think we
Yeah.
tried it, and then I was like, this is weird, and then I
Yeah.
backed out and deleted the game.
I don't
'Cause
know.
it's
Daniel-
like,
Daniel
it's-
doesn't play any games.
Yeah.
I'm
While
sorry.
we're talking about MOBAs, I've been playing a very fun game recently. It's a battle royale / MOBA game called Eternal Return Black Survival. I've been playing
Bless
with my
you.
brothers. Yeah. And it's a Korean game. It's still in beta.
That sounds so
technically-
edgy too. What was it called? What was it called again? This is sounds
Eternal.
like
No. It's Eternal Return Black Survival.
that sounds like an emo album
Yeah.
name for sure.
So hear me out. Okay, so the first like 10 minutes of the game basically is like World of Warcraft, where you got to farm and you got to craft a bunch of items. Okay.
Okay.
But you play as these characters that have 4 abilities each and a passive, just like in a MOBA, right?
Mm.
And if you find someone, you can kill them. Whatnot, and it's a battle royale. You got to make it to the number 1. I love the MOBA aspect, and if you played MOBAs before, this game is actually very fun. It has over 30 characters right now. It's still in beta. It's a Korean game, so it's got a very anime aesthetic and all that fun stuff. But even someone that doesn't care for anime too much, like my middle brother, he hates anime with a passion, and he's actually the one that got me and my other brother into it. He was like, guys, let's play this game. And I've seen it on Twitch, and I was like, yo, let's do it. And honestly, it's super fun. So that's one I would highly recommend. But that's also got an astounding learning curve. Like, it is very hard. I've only been playing a couple days, and I still feel like I haven't learned 1% of the game. So, good and bad, but very fun.
Do you guys remember when PUBG was the shit?
Listen, PUBG
For a hot second.
on my iPhone.
On my iPhone.
Oh, dude, I played
The
it.
that
mobile
blue
iPhone.
drop?
Bro.
Yeah.
I
Did
would
the
drop
mobile?
15 kills a game.
Yeah, that shit was so much
Okay.
fun on the phone.
It was so easy.
PUBG is hot ass, dude. PUBG is hot ass.
You take
But
that
he-
back. I love PUBG.
I was
PUBG
terrible at
has
that
a
game. So
it's a special game, you know?
It's just- Yes, I mean it's kind of like, but I feel like you play PUBG and it's like playing like you ever like want to fire up an old ass like video game to see like, oh man, I grew up loving this game like as a kid or whatever. It's like I feel like it's the equivalent, like for me, like I watched Power Rangers growing up and I fired that bitch back on and holy Jesus, I was like, I can't do this.
Sorry,
This
Phil,
is-
when I see Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 gameplay, I'm like, man, as a kid, this was the shit. Now it's like still the shit, but it's so like awful looking sometimes.
Oh god, this is bad. Yep. It's like playing like you play like the shitty Mortal Kombat and you're like, oh god, I like this as a child.
It's still good, but compared to the beautiful graphics of MKX or MK11, yeah, it's pretty bad.
So we should let our Instagram followers vote if they would rather see us play League, Smite, Super Smash Bros.
I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that because half of our
All the
Instagram
above.
followers are Raul's family, so they're gonna pick the game that he's best at, so he
Smite.
can thrive.
Gotta be
I-
Smite.
Listen,
Okay, if you were
I
gonna play
only
Smite,
talk to
bro,
one person in my family consistently. Okay,
Okay, we're unpacking some shit, I guess, on the podcast today.
Well, therapy session.
Daniel, does your therapist give discounts on bundle deals?
if we all
As
do
a
it.
family, a friends and
Okay.
family plan.
Yo,
Do you
I
have like
talked to her
a?
about a group session. So how many can I
Yeah.
bring?
Hey, listen, is it kind of like if you bring the 7th person, the 8th one's free or something like that?
Do
Yeah, I get a
plus
discount
one?
for my next sessions for
Yeah.
bringing more clients
He
in.
gets a stamp card.
$15 off. Referral.
Yeah, you guys have to put my name down as a referral, not a.
She'll let you sit in the lounge for an extra 15 minutes while you cry.
You get your next DoorDash meal free.
But okay, if you were to play Smite,
I
What
will
would you play?
Smite.
but
Okay,
no, but I'm
well,
just
well,
asking.
Well,
Wait,
let's
if you
let's
were.
go over. Yeah, let's go over. Okay, so
What
going.
role?
Let's start with Smash first. So who's everyone maining then?
Smash, my main is Mario.
The
Wow,
dark.
very prodigy. I like it.
the dark
Very
wizzy.
prodigy. He is
You
dark
also like your ice cream vanilla, or what?
Sometimes Sometimes with cookie dough inside.
That's when he gets the spike.
Yeah.
That's cookie dough.
God.
For everyone listening out there, my main in Smash is the boy villager.
Shut up, Gunner.
Dude,
Gunner
He's
likes
so
losing.
proud of it too.
I
Gunner
love
likes
it.
losing, dude. That's what Gunner likes to do.
Fuck off, Chris, dude.
Villager is such
Gunner saw Animal Crossing. He's like, when did they make a game for Villager? That's cool.
He's like, oh, it's like the taunt when you catch the beetle, dog. Like, oh.
Come at me, dude. Do you want to see the tree?
Hey,
I'll show you it, dude.
I'm in
remember.
Incineroar. Yeah, I catch it. That side beat, dude. I saw Killer Bee, Lariat, Sasuke, and changed my life. So here we are. I want to live it.
I can't stand Incineroar. My youngest brother, he'll play him sometimes, and like the only thing he does is press down beat and side beat, and for some reason I always lose to it. I don't get it.
Even
It
when
doesn't make
we
any
played
sense.
together, you'd be like, okay, just gotta avoid the side B. Fuck.
Somehow
it's
I get
coming,
hit by
but
it.
you
It's
just can't.
crazy.
And I also hate how it does that little like cinematic every time you get caught by it.
Bro, people's
Well, when you hit it right, and he's got the revenge counter on, so it does like that cool cinematic.
Yeah.
For my main is Violet, the female Violet,
Oh,
because
Jesus
we're not trash.
Christ.
Violet is amazing.
That is pure trash.
Chris
How
is
is it
like,
trash?
it really depends. Season 9 really brought new metas out in the swordplay, but you know,
To be
I'm really
I hate playing sword.
Sure, bro.
It's honestly playing with Chris has taught me like the intricacies of fighting games, and so I see it when I watch now. But yeah, like I'll play like against like I only play the computer, but I put the difficulty up high, and like I'll play like Marth or Lucina, and I'm like, God, I hate swords. It's fucking.
Violet sucks though.
I
She's
also
so
like Ike.
bad.
That's my daddy.
You play Ike?
Ike. Ooh.
Like
He
Ike.
fights for his friends while eating vanilla ice cream. Is what he does.
That's I didn't know you played Ike.
God,
Yeah.
Raul fucking likes his chicken with no seasoning on it.
Not true. It has to have tapatio.
You're
And he
you're kind of
he eats it with white rice and unseasoned broccoli too.
listen. You're kind of just like the generic shonen like protagonist.
Yep.
I got one move and that's it.
But I'm the favorite character. Dude, what's up? I sell the most posters and shit.
Okay, so since we're talking about that, what's everyone's favorite character in Smite?
Okay, it's been a long ass time. since
I
played.
only play two characters.
Yeah, I played Wukong.
I play Jeff and I play
Can you please?
Okay,
Okay,
wait.
it's Kakula, not
Yeah,
Jeff.
you
You can't just
So,
call him
yeah.
Jeff and expect
So-
people to know who he is.
So yeah, we would be playing like Smite, and no, we could not say his name. And so that was like, I'm gonna play Kuku. Yeah. So we named him.
Because he says his name when you pick him, and I think he says a Kakulalin or something like that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, he says Kakula and just has a freaking accent.
So we renamed him Jeff.
So yeah,
And-
we'll be playing, and I'm playing Jeff.
Jeff.
Playing
It
this
works.
today.
It was good.
That and I play Amaterasu because I have the Blake Belladonna from Ruby skin for her. So that's it. I'm not good at playing like squishy characters. I like playing characters that I can like stand in the pocket, and I'm just
Yeah, he still somehow dies on him.
Chris. We can't
My-
all.
Can't all be my Thanatos with my beads and my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you beats, dog?
Hey dog, I don't know.
You should just beats, my dude.
Hey, how's Hebo, the water guy?
He's fun. I love him. He sucks, but
I
he's
did
so
like-
much fun.
I did like playing Hebo, but I played
Raul's like,
4 years ago.
My,
He's the one that's got the scroll that you like dash on.
Yeah. Well, you don't dash. It just increases your movement speed.
yeah, the rug.
Decreases others' movement speed. My favorite characters. I know I just said I'm a mid main, but my two favorite characters are actually ADCs. It's Artemis and Soul. Those are my two favorite characters. Pele's up there now that they released an Azula skin. So she
Oh,
shot.
Pele is gonna be Azula.
They already released it, and I love it. So she shot up there. But yeah, so Soul and Artemis are my two favorites.
It's good.
Hey, Gunner, did you ever play Rattasker, whatever his name?
Oh, Gunner does.
I do play Rattasker.
Gunner
He's
actually,
one of my
Gunner does pretty decent with Ratatasker. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, because that one makes sense. It's like I stay away, and I find like you're like I find somebody and I just gotta find one person that I know I can beat up. It's kind of like when you're like in like school and shit. You always gotta know the hierarchy, right? It's like
I can take him. I can't take him.
Exactly. And so with Ratatasker, especially because he has his ult where I can jump up into the tree. So once I found that opening, I would just jump up to the tree and just land on them and then run away. And it was great. But I played a lot of Ratatasker, and I also play Bacchus as a
your
support.
Bacchus is good too. I like your Bacchus.
Thank you. I'll try. Chris looks like he has some words.
I was gonna say it's because it's the only character that doesn't die easy, but
I mean that over his Cerberus. I think his Bacchus is infamous.
Again another character that doesn't die easily.
Yeah. I mean they all die easy when you're diving tower 5 seconds into the fight.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Gunner. Me and Gunner have smashed duo lanes when he's playing Bacchus and I'm playing some ADC. So
thank you. Listen, I'm not shit. I'm just kind of shit.
You know that meme that's going out right now? Goes sometimes good, or sometimes very bad, or shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's you, guys.
Thank you. When it hits, it hits. Yeah.
The problem is it hits, and he thinks you can hit on 20 every fight after that. So.
Listen. Sometimes it works. Like.
Yeah,
sometimes
you get an ace,
and
sometimes you get a 10.
And I feel like in League, I feel like people are, when you're low, I feel like people are more conscious about backing and shit. But I feel like in Smite, maybe because the map feels a little bit bigger, because we're kind of like in that it's like that third person instead of a top down. It's like kind of like a third person.
Smite's map is so much smaller than Summoner's Rift in League.
It feels bigger.
It does feel bigger because you're not looking at it top down. So
yeah, that's exactly what I mean. So I feel like in Smite, I feel like a lot of people won't back. Like they'll stay when they're low. So that's when I feel like I get extra greedy in Smite. You know what I mean?
Wait,
I want it.
I have a question. So in Smite, do you not have to watch the map at all? Because you don't do that shit in League whatsoever.
Not really.
You're supposed to watch the map in both games.
You see,
you're supposed to actually be looking at the map in both
That's
games.
why.
Listen.
This is why they'll put a lot of pros. Well, I watched a bunch of pro streamers for Smite, and they put the map legit right next to their character model. So, and because it's transparent, so you can see everything that's going on the map as you're doing other things too.
You see, I like playing with you guys because you just tell me where to go.
Keep it simple.
And then I go.
I think the stressful thing about League. I feel like the stressful thing about League is it's like the basketball of esports. Like everyone thinks that if they're just a mod, you know what I mean? Like if you have a jump shot, you're like, oh, I can probably make it to college. Yeah. I feel like League's like that. Like everyone's like, oh, I can run a little top lane, or I can. And people think this, everything's on audition for the next, for the next scouting, for Riot Games, just gonna be scouting players and shit, in a random North American lobby.
Time to go pro.
It gets shit on and
where my jacket at?
Sending their highlight tapes in the Riot. Riot's like, what the fuck, guys? I don't know.
Bro, did you not see that triple? Sign me up, dog.
Give me double lift right now.
Nobody can be like Double Daddy.
Give me TSM. I got it.
God, talking about Smite, I miss it, dude.
I do miss it. Ironically, we got into it over the summer, so here we go. Won't you do it?
We'll bring it. Yeah, last summer we did. We played a shit ton.
We played a lot.
I got it updated, dude.
I just need to update on my place. Yeah, and David says he's down to play, so I just need to warm up and actually confirm my fears.
Hold on. What are you guys' roles? Because
mid.
Called it. Daniel's the top.
Daniel,
I'm
that's
not.
tough.
I'm not afraid of the feminine position. At the same time, I just want that to be out there.
And then
Daniel's solo lane. Raul, you jungle, right?
I think I usually went what, duo bottoms usually?
You support, dude.
Yeah, but I went duos with somebody.
We can kick him that, and then David can run support.
So no, Gunner, you have to play ADC because I know David hates playing carries. So
that's fine.
David has to be support, and you have to be a carry. So, which
carry.
kind of scares me like a lot. But
Listen,
it's like giving a 2-year-old a knife and going, okay.
Listen.
What? It's like the Vine. What do you have there? A knife.
Do you need me to bust out my Poseidon play?
My Poseidon, Jesus.
I'm in the mid. You
Listen,
can't
truly,
have
if you're watching, we will please sponsor us.
Is this the plug? Is this the truly?
I'm
Since
drinking a Michael
I
Hard.
joined this podcast, I said the goal is to be sponsored by Truly.
Truly is pretty good.
My bar was low. I just want to be I just want to be invited to a con, dude. That's it. The bar's low here. So if people who are the 10 people who are listening, I hope one of you has.
That's your goal, dude. My goal is to get like 50 listeners consistently.
One day. That's the big one. You gotta do it in steps.
I'm shooting low, dog.
Yes, sir.
Teacher Daniel.
Raul has it, yeah.
So near in the end of the episode, and I heard that rumor that there's this Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't know if we had time.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I've been talking a lot of shit. I feel bad. I'm gonna grow this, dude.
I worked hard on these questions, and by worked hard, I mean I spent 30 minutes doing it.
I mean, that's what I did for my One Piece ones. I literally did it while watching like anime. So
I was playing Dangan.
Let me prepare and grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Oh, speaking of the last day of school, because last day of school, I was like go through the food that we had a barbecue, and the kids are trying to fight, and I'm like, really? Why?
Last day.
Yeah, I legit looked at them and went, really? The last day? Go home. Why? Why do you have to make my job harder with 5 minutes left?
No, they're like, I'm about to square up.
I'm like, over what? Oh my god.
The summer heat, bro.
And then, the classic. Yeah, the classic when it's like gonna go down, but everyone sees the teacher show up, and so they try and like disperse.
Yeah,
but they're still like phones are out. And still like
everyone's like the videographer's ready. I'm like, really, guys?
Yeah.
Put them on r/kill the camera. Because the freaking cameras are going like all over the place and whatnot.
I felt like was it Mr. Krabs when he's like, "What are you still doing here?" I can't read. get out of here.
Yeah. Root beer.
That's so fucking funny.
God, SpongeBob is eternal. That's gonna be making t-shirts.
SpongeBob is eternal.
SpongeBob is.
Is that the quote?
That's if I could go back, that would be my senior quote. SpongeBob.
That would be the one change.
Yeah, SpongeBob is
funny.
Before we get into the Warhammer, highly recommend if you have not seen this new episode of My Hero. Bakugo is S tier.
Bakugo is so cool.
Just earned it. Bakugo is the Michael Jordan of My Hero. I called it. Shitty personality. No, this is what I mean. Shitty personality, tough to work with, but when he wants to work with you, babies are made. That's how beautiful it is. Like that episode, I was like,
it was really cool.
Oh yeah, speaking of
top three villains of all time.
Who?
Of any show, Isaac.
Oh, I fucking love Isaac. Did you finish the final season? Did you finish the final season? Dude.
Season 4. You guys are right. 10 out of 10.
It
just didn't stop. It was so good.
The sorceress girl. What's her name?
Sypha.
She's the new waifu. Is 100%. Here it is. Chris knows how much I like Rios.
And they got me at the end, bro.
That's got me wanting to watch it because I don't know who the hell is going to take down the queen.
Yep. And the accent, the Latin accent, yes.
So yeah, they do a good job with the voice actors.
Woo!
I love it.
Gets me through the darkness.
Belnades and Belmont.
Yeah. All right, let's do this now that we're here. Yeah, so for those who don't know, out of the 4 guys, it was me and Gunner play Warhammer. Yes, the little Warhammer 40,000. It matters.
We have a love-hate relationship right now with it. It's more hate than love.
It is. It makes Magic the Gathering seem like a casual hobby in terms of the money you put into it. So
You can spend it fast.
Gunner was a young star, burned hot and bright, and fucking just.
Woo!
It could be crack. You guys keep making everything sound bad. It could be crack.
That's true. Dude, we first started playing. Gunner was all in. I bought like one model because it was like $100, and then Gunner like had bought like all these characters, and then all of a sudden he got real quiet with it.
Yeah, I got real quiet.
I'm like, Gunner, what happened? And he was like, the money,
bro.
Yeah, I ran out of money, and then here's the other thing that got me. So like, my biggest fear, because I want to go play at the store.
He wants to go play at Crazy Squirrel, and I'm scared.
Like I want to go play at the game store.
He wants to play Magic, or he wants to play
both?
Both. I want to do both. Like Magic, like we could do like where they have like you pay, you open up the boosters, and you make a deck right there. That sounds like fun. You know what I mean?
I love draft. I want to do draft so bad. Yeah.
But with Warhammer, I'm nervous because I don't want to go in there and just get my ass told to me by like these fucking nerds. You know what I mean? Like I'm a nerd, but like this Warhammer shit, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm afraid like I'm gonna go in there and it's gonna be a bad experience. Because when we went to Crazy Squirrel, and we went in and we talked to I think we talked about this on the podcast, but we went in and we talked to the cashier there, and we were like, hey, so like how's the Warhammer scene right here? And he was like, oh, for like Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which is kind of like D&D. Basically, he's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. The 40K scene, it's kind of rough. And he's like, pretty much like, yeah, they're kind of like, I kind of don't like it. They're kind of mean. But that's what he said. I'm like, I look at Daniel, I'm like, oh my God.
That was the nicest way he could have said their ass.
Yeah. So like, I'm like, we're gonna go there and we're gonna get like our asses handed to us, because like the other thing is when you buy sets, they come like you got to build them, right? And a lot of sets are modular, where you can have different like weapons and stuff for your that crew. Yeah. The thing about it is, apparently, when you go play, they are very particular. If your guy has a pistol and a sword, he's got a pistol and a sword. Like you can't like, because you would think, because it like, why can't I just specify, okay, this is what this squad has, this is what this squad has beforehand, and be all good? No, what is seen is what they have.
Yeah. So
then I started getting into, it's like, I want the value to stretch on the figures. So I started magnetizing my sets. So like where I can switch out if he's from an assault rifle to like a pistol if I needed to. But that was a bitch. That took me like hours.
Gunner was all in shop class for this shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I built one mech. It looks like a Gundam. I'm cool. I'm gonna wait till we cut till like I'm gonna let it breathe. I'm gonna do my manga thing, which by the way, I'm on issue 24 of My Hero. It's hitting bananas.
Burning through that.
Yep. I'm actually caught up with what I bought, so I need to save up for next month and go again. But anyways, so we have had a love hate, a little looking at it and going, where are we?
Who am I?
Relationship with Warhammer, and here we are. Chris is going to be the actually game master, and
we can't say I'm actually. I don't know why you keep guys saying.
Oh, that
Well, technically,
motherfucker, you're wrong. I guess on.
You got to listen.
Yeah, push up your glasses.
If you do not push up your glasses after your answer, it does not count.
Well, I think I got this locked in because I actually wear glasses.
Because Gunner doesn't.
Listen, next.
Sort of. You gotta clean the glasses, put it back.
Wait, are we counting this on really fast? Are we counting if I just go like this? Does that count?
Oh.
No, you got to do the finger.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the term that we're saying?
I think we should say instead of technically. I think
technically. Wow.
Technically.
I think
it's so knockoff, dog.
Hey, listen. sometimes knockoff brands are better than name
They seem
brands.
nice, but I just don't want to have to deal with the legal team.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. They always
Right?
say.
I'm like, look, dude, we got 30 listeners.
We're not making money, so it doesn't matter.
Really gonna knock over my sandcastle?
Exactly.
All right. Big Daddy Chris, let's hear it.
Let's get the show on the road. Okay, so question 1. And I'm sorry if the inaccuracy of these questions are bad. I don't know jack shit about Warhammer. So, okay. Although the Emperor of Mankind is claimed to have been the one who started the Gothic War, there is some merit of other accomplishments that he holds, such as creating the 20 Primarchs, which led to the founding of the Space Marine Legions.
Actually, he didn't start the Gothic War.
That is correct. Do you know who did?
The Gothic War. Oh man, I don't know if I know this one. I think the Gothic War was that when they fought against the church to take over to reclaim it from.
Bro, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, I don't know that.
Created this question. I forgot everything. Okay, so
yeah,
yes, you're right. The Emperor of Mankind did not start the Gothic War. It was the Deceiver who basically kind of tricked Abaddon, the Despoiler, into starting the Gothic War.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Also, I mean, I'll give you that one, but aren't you supposed to be raising your hands?
He didn't.
Oh, and that I guess, but you're supposed to raise your hands.
And it's also well technically. So.
So
Okay,
do I
we're
get those?
just semanticing the shit? Okay, hold on.
No,
So
I'm gonna give
I
him
get
that.
all those points, right?
I get that
I'm
point,
the-
bitch.
I'm the
And it
game
does
master.
get-
I
okay,
let
so-
him. I let him.
Like
have
technically,
the
like
point.
you know,
okay.
well,
I
technically.
only give him that point because I got screwed over twice on the One Piece episode because of that.
Dude, we went over the rules like twice. Like that's your own fault.
I don't think I can
Nope.
raise. I don't think I can raise my hand. How do I raise my hand?
Oh yeah, it was raise your hand thing, huh?
Yeah, that's when I
Can
was
you
like,
not?
well, because Gunner didn't, so I was like, okay, why win this?
Can the creator of the chat
Just
not
type in
raise-
something. Just type in like
Huh?
me or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
me. Yeah, I'll have
Yeah,
my
well,
chat open.
yeah,
Daniel.
I'll go based on
the chat?
who types first. Yeah,
Okay.
who types first?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You guys ready for question 2?
Yeah, 1-0. homie.
One zip.
All right. Bro, are you gonna keep score?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Number 2. The World Eaters are a former Space Marine Legion that betrayed the Emperor of Mankind and served chaos itself. The faction is led by Lucius the Eternal, who serves in the name of Horus.
Actually, he did. Oh,
Ooh, Gunner.
Gunner beat me. Wow. Okay, go Gunner.
Yep,
Hey,
Gunner.
well,
Gunner
technically.
got it.
Well, technically,
Thank you.
he doesn't serve under Horus. He serves under one of the. He serves under one of the deities of the chaos deities.
Okay, I don't know if that's correct. That's not what I have. I don't know if that's correct.
He serves under the red one, right? What's his name?
No, he doesn't serve under the red one.
But he serves under one.
Okay,
I'm
I don't know if
technically-
you're right. I'm gonna have to fact check that real quick. But okay, let's see what Daniel says. If he hits
Okay.
the one that I have,
Technically, technically they serve under the Chaos God. The Word Eaters serve under the Chaos God known as Zeech, is what I think it is.
that's also not what I have. Don't know if you guys are correct or not. No, I want to say you guys have to get the one that I said, or what I said, because I don't feel like fact checking.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm game master.
Is
I'll
it
give you
one of
guys
the-
each one more shot.
Wait,
Do you want me
what's
to reread it?
Yeah, read the
Yeah,
question.
Yeah.
Okay. The World Eaters are a former Space Marine Legion that betrayed the Emperor of Mankind and served chaos itself. The faction is led by Lucius the Eternal, who serves in the name of Horus, who is the deceiver of, or he like betrayed the Emperor.
Well,
of Mankind.
technically, is it not served under Lucifer or Lucifer? Whatever you said.
Okay, wait, what are you trying to say?
That's not. Is that faction not led by that dude? Is it led by
Correct.
somebody else?
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
And
You
who
know
leads
who?
it?
His name's
Wait, hold on. Let me. Okay, so give me the point if I can get who who they actually serve.
What number faction is it?
It was formerly the 12th, I believe. That one I do remember.
Oh,
think it was
okay.
12th.
I remember. Actually, they don't serve. They serve Angron. He is the Primarch Angron, who serves Khorne, the Chaos God Khorne.
Let me
Oh,
check.
thank you. Thanks, Ed.
Wait, what did you say?
They serve the one who leads the world leaders is Angron, who serves the Chaos God Khorne.
Wrong.
What?
Jeez, Gunner. I say Gunner gets the point.
I say I'll give it to Gunner.
Okay.
So
Okay,
in
thank
terms
you.
of
One to
what I
one.
got was faction is actually led by Karn the Betrayer.
Is Karn? Is Karn? Well, he's referring to one of the Chaos Gods.
Karn the Betrayer is the dude with the cool ass axe. That's how I remember.
Well, that's one of the not pantheons, but the Primarchs.
No, Khorne isn't a Primarch. It's Angron.
Well,
Because they're
Angron's-
angry. That's
I have
that's
no
his whole
idea what's going
gimmick.
on.
This is
I'm doing
this
it
is
together. Sorry.
It's whack.
One
All
to
right,
one.
Karn has the
That's
cool ass axe. That's all I remember. Also, when I was doing the research, it said that they were doing it in the name of Horus and they were serving chaos itself. That's all I read.
Yeah. So because Horus is the first Primarch under
Yes.
the regime of man, and he got tempted into the dark side just like Anakin. So
That's what I saw. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, but the faction is actually led by Karn the Betrayer, not Lucius the Eternal. By the way, these names are dope. They're so nerdy, but they're so cool.
Yeah, very nerdy.
Dude,
Okay.
if you just listen to like the full, like just the Empire Man, just listening to like the history, it's like it's like a 3-hour long podcast. Just that one little faction of it. There's so
okay,
much
but that's
more.
a big ass technicality. Yeah, so the Primarch of the world leaders is Angron, so I was right about that. The
I'm still
chaos,
giving it to Gunner.
the
Sorry.
chaos Lord is Karn the Betrayer.
Still giving it to Gunner.
Thank you.
Suck it. Okay. You guys ready for number 3?
Before
Number 3. Medusa 5 was a planet used as an imperial mining world until its fall at the hands of Angron, who single-handedly decimated the planet during some of the first offenses of the Horus Rebellion against the Emperor of Mankind.
Type in chat.
No, bro,
I don't know this one.
I don't know about the planets like that.
Can you read it one more time?
Sure. Medusa 5 was a planet used as an imperial mining world until its fall at the hands of Angron, who single-handedly decimated the planet during some of the first offenses of the Horus Rebellion against the Emperor of Mankind.
Wow. That was Daniel.
All right, go for it now.
Technically, it wasn't by him, Angron, single-handedly.
You're kind of correct. I'm going to let Gunner have a chance. And if he doesn't get it for the sake of points, I'm going to give it to you. So,
It's hard being the
Gunner.
host, huh, bitch?
Gunner, go ahead.
Well, technically, it was not. Angron was the only one that did it. It was also his evil brother, Bangron. I don't know, dude.
I am
Okay,
genuinely hurt
Daniel-
by how little he tried on that.
Daniel was closer. Not
He
by
can have it. Yeah, he can have
So,
it.
Angron actually never did anything there. So Medusa 5 was indeed an imperial mining world, but it was consumed by a warp storm during the Milky Way galaxy struggle between all the major powers, and everyone on the planet was able to evacuate before it got basically obliterated.
That's not grimdark. It's not Warhammer. If unless you would like Angron, Chris. Angron is peak metal. He has these things they're called butcher. I forgot, they're called like butcher steaks or something like that, and they're like these cybernetic implants that basically remove all sense of emotions besides anger and pain. And
So he's like the who are they? The Red Lantern Corps.
Oh, does Angron come from the Colosseum planet?
yeah, he's the Coliseum planet guy. So so he literally fought like on a Coliseum, and to survive, and then part of it.
Yeah, that's what all the people do. They take those modifications just so they could fight longer.
Yeah, they just fight long. And so basically, everyone who's part of his legion has those implants. So all they feel are anger, rage, and pain.
That's tough. All right, well, 2-1.
2-1.
Match point, Daniel.
Warhammer is angry. Warhammer is angry and edgy.
Listen,
Warhammer is angry and edgy.
You lose this, we will decide your punishment.
It's true.
Next week.
Okay.
I will do my best.
Or unless we have something planned.
Numero cuatro. So, the craft worlds are a cluster of planets that are inhabited by the Asuryani. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. The Asuryani.
Wait, hold on. Repeat it from the beginning. I'm sorry.
You're fine. So, the craft worlds are a cluster of planets that are inhabited by the Asuryani, a kindred race to the Aldari, who use mystical technologies such as spirit stones that store their souls after death, so that they will not be consumed by
Daniel already hit it.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think you said the craft worlds are planets.
Yes.
Actually, craft worlds are not planets. They're actually like these. Technically, nose thing. Technically, they are giant spaceships that the Eldar have moved on to because the Chaos God Slanesh destroyed their world and like wiped out 90% of the population. So now they roam the galaxy in these gigantic ships known as craft worlds.
Yeah, that's correct. What if I told you that was wrong?
I would have called the company that makes Warhammer, and I'd be like, "Hey, you guys someone needs to fix this shit."
3-1.
That's correct. You guys want to hear the fifth question? Because I typed it anyway.
Well, let's do the fifth. Let's see if I can get it.
Okay.
Shiny question.
That was really, really good, Daniel. Good job.
Obliteration.
Number, at least me and Raul were close. It came down to the last question.
And now Gunner's not gonna want to hang out with me anymore.
Yeah. All right, number five. One group of not so nice humans are the Tau Empire, whose beliefs of manifest destiny include xenophobic ideals that exclude all other species to live with them, and thus believe that other species deserve nothing more than execution. Go ahead, Daniel.
I know because I'm a Tau player. Actually, technically, glasses. The Tau are not a group of humans. They are their own alien race that comes from the planet Tau. And they believe in what is called the greater good, which is essentially that everyone like banded together will benefit. However, if you do not join the greater good, they will wipe you out from the face of the earth, or the planet. So, and they have giant mechs.
Is that correct?
Yes, but I have a question.
Yes.
So that's correct. That is along the lines of the greater good part was along the lines. However, I was reading and it said they were also humans.
Oh, so humans can join the greater good. But if you're talking about Tau, the Tau specifically are like these blue-skinned, red-eyed people who have like goat legs.
Oh.
So they're made up, yeah. So there's the Tau race, and then there's like the Tau Empire, and the Tau Empire is made up of different cultures that they have kind of like reached out to, and like, hey, like we can give you medicine and we can give you technology. You just have to contribute your skills to the greater good of the Empire, and if you don't, we will destroy you with our giant robots.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounded like you were initially describing the Empire Man.
That's actually exactly what I was going for. So the Empire Man is the one that believes that we kill everyone else. My galaxies.
Yep. If you are a heretic, you die. If you are an alien, you die. If you are a mutant, you die.
That's very. I feel like this is speaking to 1800s America, which.
Yeah.
Good job, Warhammer.
It still lasted to this day.
Yeah, I mean, like when you look into like the whole like the lore of Warhammer, like you really don't. I feel like I really don't want to play the humans. That's why I like the orcs, because like the orcs are bad, but they're kind of like it's like a chaotic bad. It's just in them, they just fight the fight. Yeah, whereas like humans are just fucked up.
Yeah.
I was reading some of this lore. and like it was super interesting, but it's A, super convoluted, and B, like really dark. Really dark.
I
Yeah.
would like for the humans. So basically, the way the humans work in Warhammer is you're a Space Marine or you're a grunt, and if you're a grunt, you're literally just thrown to like the meat grinder. And so there's a group called the Death Corps of Krieg, and basically they fought against these heretics who didn't want to be a part of the Empire, the Imperium of Man. And so the general guy, so they like had the siege warfare thing, and the general was like, okay, well, we're just gonna nuke the planet. And no, if you guys can't, like, if we the people who are loyal to the Emperor can't have it, we'll just blow up the planet. So they like launched their thing into like nuclear winter, and they fight like World War One. So they have like World War One like German like style outfits. So they wear like with the hat with the horns, and they fight with gas masks and stuff. And their whole thing is like, we just run and maybe we make it.
Is it trench warfare?
It's legit. Yeah, they specialize in trench warfare.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
That's their whole gimmick. And they have, so like in the military, they have what's called commissars, and they're the ones who make sure people don't run. Like if you're a traitor, they just kill you.
Russia.
Yeah, they give them commissars to prevent them from basically like suiciding themselves, because they'll just throw bodies like at a machine gun and they'll just run at it until like either someone makes it or they're all dead. So they have like they're there to like prevent them from just like throwing themselves into the fucking meat grinder. Imperium of Man is lit. So
this was a one-sided affair. Much like the Logan Paul fight. Mayweather is currently whooping Logan's ass.
Okay, to be fair, there was no orc questions. Where are my orc questions at?
So
I didn't read anything about
ding,
the orc.
ding. Daniel is our official winner today, and Gunnar, you are going to be served some sort of punishment.
Listen, you can't win them all. That's all I can say.
You can't win any of them, Gunnar.
you have to make. I have it. So okay, so we will come up with it, but it has to be bad. It has to be like kind of like for Chris. But whatever it is, Jessica has to help you with. If it's a PowerPoint, Jessica has to help you look for the pictures.
Are you trying to get me to sleep over?
Jessica has to help you look for pictures.
Okay.
No.
And I find out my punishment next week?
Yes.
Or do I find out now?
No, next week.
Yeah, we'll do it for
next
I
week.
don't know, but yeah.
Next week.
I don't know
Next
what
week.
kind of
All right.
punishment
All
I
right.
wish to bestow you.
That's your
Well,
punishment. Your punishment is Jessica.
You're saying Jessica's a punishment? Damn.
No, I'm saying how she's gonna react. This is gonna be a punishment.
it's the wrath.
So basically,
It's
so
the wrath.
so you have to pick, like, they're probably not gonna be appropriate pictures, but Jessica has to sign off on them.
All the pictures?
All the pictures.
Okay.
Like tell her, like Daniel said, like they have to be bad, but you have to sign off on them.
Hey, just so you know, dude, you're not getting a birthday gift anymore. Like you're off the list. Christmas, it's over.
Yeah. Such is the price for the pod.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, she's in, she takes charge in that, she's gonna cross your ass off. Like, it's over.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice friendships for the pod to succeed. So
Listen, for the views, we do it for the people.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
Right.
this has been another amazing podcast. Do we have any final notes before we end it?
We
Reading the
start looking for
Warhammer lore. Oh, go ahead, Raul.
I'll say we'll pick another pair for the next. Well, technically,
I say we do Raul, and we'll do the high school friends, Raul and Gunnar.
But Gunnar already has a
yeah,
punishment.
Gunnar's already gone.
Look, you won and I won. So
Listen, I
Okay.
think
Do
it should
we
be.
grow up on something?
I think it should be Raul and Daniel,
That's what I'm
and I
saying.
think it should be. You know what? I think it should be Black Clover. You both watch Black Clover, right?
Ooh, yeah.
I love Black
Clover,
Clover.
I think it should be a Black Clover. Whoever
Good
knows
job,
the
Gunnar.
most.
Gunnar,
Hey,
do
you
you
know
want
what?
to create those questions?
I'll create it. I'll have it ready for next week. Once I get my punishment, then we can do it next week. We'll have.
Gunnar's gonna get his
Well,
punishment,
yeah.
make me lose on purpose, and then
Yeah.
He's gonna text me the answers.
Okay.
Raul, who's your favorite character? Just make the questions. based on them.
And the
Have
best character is
and then
Raul's right.
And then whatever my answer is,
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever
that's-
Raul
that
says.
is right.
I'll be like yummy, and then he's like, Raul, what's yours? He's like,
It's gonna be like Noel or something.
Raul once told me in a conversation.
Uh-oh.
They said, "Is this correct, Daniel?"
And then I'm just gonna be completely. Doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah.
What was the name of the white man I grinded on? in high school.
I'm like,
Got
hold
nothing to
on.
do
Now.
with Black Clover. It's gonna be like Black Clover related. It's gonna be like, what is
As a whole.
Yami's power? Oh, it's darkness. Daniel's gonna say that to me, and Raul's gonna be like, nah.
It's actually
It doesn't matter-
swords.
It doesn't matter what Raul says. He's gonna be
Mute
like,
Daniel in the chat so you can't see him type. I get to go first every time.
I know. I like how like because literally I'm just like typing fucking monkey nonsense into the thing.
legit. I saw one that looked like a name, and I was like, what's this?
I literally I just like went like put my fist on the keyboard and whatever popped up,
Yeah.
I'd press enter.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
No.
All
Listen.
right, all right. So
All right,
I will take. I'm gonna take this emotion. I'm gonna bring it back.
Oh Jesus.
Alright. Next matchup is set. Is there anything else?
Oh yeah, well, Chris sounded like he wanted to say something about.
I was just gonna say, after reading the Warhammer lore, it makes me want to play Warhammer. It's not good.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
We'll get you in. Kill team. You only need like one box, and that's it.
The only thing stopping me is the fact that you have to paint the figurines, and I suck at that. And I have no desire to want to do that.
In the game, they legit you get points for having a painted army.
See, I don't have any desire for that.
It's not that bad. Like
Nah.
you could like we were doing paint sessions, and I would go over and we would just like sit and paint. It was nice. It was fun.
Nah, couldn't be me.
We just
I would do it. I'd mess up and I'd throw it, and then I'd be like, "This is a waste of money."
All right.
Listen, we've all been there.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, this has been the latest episode. I forget. It's like 17 or something like that of the Gaifus for Laifus podcast. Thank you once again for joining us. I am joined once again by even my even more reluctant podmates, Gunner specifically, and then Chris and Raul. Is there anything you guys would like to say to end it? No. Okay. All right.
Stay beautiful, and play Eternal Return.
Don't stay golden, Pony Boy.
Stay golden.
Stay golden. That's a good one to end on.
Go Clippers! They're gonna help me win $20.
Oh my God, you're a clip. No, get out of here.
You an actual?
No, I'm not. I'm not a
fan.
Clippers
Okay.
fan, but I bet on them. Go Clippers!
That's fine, I guess.
Go Clippers!
Jesus Christ.
Back from the 3-1. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Have a good day, everybody. Or good night,
All
everybody.
right. See you later.
And whoop, whoop.